Happy Easter. Did you know that Easter Sunday has traditionally had a special greeting throughout church history? It is called the Paschal greeting. It goes like this. Someone typically says, "He is risen," and everyone responds with, "He is risen indeed." I did some research online to try and figure out the origins of this greeting, and I found that it has been a tradition from early on in church history. At some point, the early church established it as a custom. Some trace it all the way back to Mary Magdalene, who apparently used this greeting when she went to meet with Emperor Tiberius to tell him about Christ's resurrection. It is said that she also gave him a red egg, which was meant to signify respect. I don't know if any of that is true or not, but apparently the greeting itself stuck. Evidently, in church history and still today in some parts of the world, this greeting is also accompanied with three kisses. Now, we have never done that at the river, nor have we done it at any of the churches I've ever been involved with. But the greeting itself is used across America and around the world in churches still today. Biblically speaking, the greeting comes from Luke chapter 24, verse 34, where a couple of Jesus' followers were on the road to Emmaus when they encountered the risen Christ. And then they rushed back to the disciples. And when they saw the disciples, they were greeted by them with the words, "The Lord has risen indeed and has appeared to Simon." It's a greeting that is meant to signify the great good news of the resurrection and to bring a smile to our faces as we celebrate the fact together. Today, we're not able to do this in person. And so I thought it'd be good for us to try and do this virtually. So what I'm asking you to do is this. I'm going to end this video in just a moment with the first part of the greeting. He is risen. And I want to invite you to post a response with your version of "He is risen indeed." It could be a picture or a quick video or some other creative response. If you do not have Facebook, you can email me your "He is risen indeed" response and I will post it for you. I think it's good for us to be able to see each other and to participate in this moment of joy together. We had an online prayer and connect Zoom meeting this past Wednesday as a church, and it was really great to be able to see each other. And it reminded me of the need that we have to be able to see one another and to recognize that we are not alone in the midst of all of this. So I encourage you to get creative and to send in your responses. Sound like a plan? Okay, here we go. He is risen.